In this video, we look at an easy way to generate a reorder list. If we have a specific vendor we want to reorder with, we can look them up. So I didn't actually know a specific vendor. I just chose a product out of the list and then looked at the vendor field here. And so we're using Empire Merchandise. We go to contacts, and that's where we have our vendors. And we'll open the vendor. Under this button here, generate purchase order, a purchase order is generated that has the quantity of items that have been set for reorder when an item reaches a certain product count level. So if we open up this item here, we see that it has 0 count, and we have a reorder set of 12 when the count reaches 12. So we could have had the reorder level set at 6, so we'd kind of have a warning. In this case, it's not. We can then review the quantity we want to purchase. If we do use UOMs, unit of measurements, it will use the case cost and the case count to reorder instead of using a 1-to-1 ratio for what you want to reorder. So if you fill in the case count and you have a reorder amount of 12 and you have a case count of 12, it would instead order 2. It would be ordering 2 units for a purchase. So you can put in a reorder amount here as well, a reorder unit, and that would also pick up the multiplier here of 24 for a case. So instead it would just order a reunit of 1. It would reorder a unit of 1. So there's a few different ways you can try to set up your reorder list, your purchase orders, and then once you're ready to use this purchase order, you would just hit receive items, and then it would receive in the count that you have. That's the quick way to add in a reorder list for a vendor. A few other things to note about the purchase order is that on this list here, you will see your prior count and then after you order. So you'll see the final count of what you would be receiving. And if you select your items on the right hand side, you'll get some sales and purchase history of the item, as well as cost information.